it's been an encouragement for a lot of women out there who find this need to always show incredible amount of strength. And I think a post about that, when you put the post out, really sort of also motivated in a way to me. Tell me how important showing vulnerability is for you as well. And like I think Shaakuntalam does as well.
Yeah, I think that's, Abhignana Shaakuntalam by Kalidasa was written as early as the 5th century. And I was surprised and enamored by the fact that I could connect to Shaakuntala being a contemporary modern day woman. Her life, the way she was, she was naive and young and innocent, but strong-willed and stood by her beliefs, went against societal norms, but did it with such poise and dignity. And I think that makes her an epic character. And we are the sum of the choices we make, and the choices we make defines us as human beings. So apart from like getting into the physical aspect of Shaakuntala, I also had to dig a little deeper to be the best version of me, to play such dignity and grace that was deserving of this character.
Absolutely. I used to have these conversations with Tapsi, and I know that y'all are working. There were plans that she wanted to do something with you on her production house. So we'll talk about that later, of course. But she always said that her goal is, even as a producer, she's saying that I want to finally see female-led films, if I say, to be mounted on a scale that they give it to superstars per se, right? For male superstars particularly. And I see a lot of, people like you, Nayanthara, fighting and doing that for some time now, where you pull the audience and your movies get that kind of scale, because that is when, in a way, you're fighting that equality and that equal pay in that way to bring it to the same recognition, right? To get that masses come for you as well. You've managed to do that. You saw that video show that you have your own fan base, and I think it's given that epic scale. And it's not just about the money, right? It's the kind of investment and the trust that producers and people the masses put on you, and I feel you've created that. It's amazing, because it only gives more opportunities to more female superstars. Tell me your thoughts on that.
Yeah, I think that's more important. The money part is a byproduct but the main aspect is like what you said, that producers should have that faith to mount a project on this scale with a girl at the center of it. And I think that by itself is huge success to me, because this probably is the biggest budget in the South for a female-led film. Yeah. So I think that puts immense pressure, but at the same time, it is years and years of hard work. It's and I'm waiting for it to take fruition, and I hope that the audience love Shaakuntalam, releasing on April 14th. I believe that it's truly a family film. Yeah, Shaakuntalam is something that is so close to Disney, which I grew up watching, I grew up loving. Disney is where I go to for when I'm happy, when I'm sad. I watched every Disney film, you name it, I've watched it. So I think that this is as close to Disney as it gets, and I believe that the children and the families will really have a good time watching this film. They'll be really proud of this film.